I suspect that the reason why he was forced to step down was because I filed a federal criminal complaint against him. So that's the segue, I guess. Another thing that I've tried is federal criminal complaint. So that's a statutory law. And I know that you've talked about statutory law versus common law. Sorry, it's a common law. Federal criminal complaints are a common law thing.
Right.
Extensively, but it's something that most people don't understand, that I didn't understand in the beginning. Like, I've really learned a lot on this journey, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I have filed 2 federal criminal complaints. The first one was against 2 specific Franchise Tax Board employees who on separate occasions each told me to send more money than the bill said was due, and then falsified their internal records to make it look like that was always the amount due. So that I caught through the court case. So, again, that was one of the things that I caught where I was like, highlighted it. Hey, this is how they cooked the books. This is the accounting fraud. This is how they made it happen. So that was the first one I filed. And the second one I filed was for unethical behavior in that court case. So the posting the social security numbers, the perjury, they improperly redacted documents to hide evidence. They withheld documents, exculpatory documents to hide evidence. They lied. They fabricated false stories to try to smear my credibility. They deceived the judges. They misrepresented with the laws. I mean, they did so much unethical stuff. It wasn't even funny. They harassed me. They tried to take advantage of the fact that I'm not a trained lawyer to trick me. I mean, it was unreal what they did. But one of the things that I caught him doing was committing suborning perjury. So that means that so someone commits perjury, right? But if somebody coerces them to commit perjury, it's called suborning perjury. And I was able to prove that at least one of the people that had committed perjury, it was suborning perjury. And so I filed a complaint against Deputy District Attorney Anna Barsagian for conspiring to commit suborning perjury. And I said she was hiding the identity of the person who committed the suborning perjury within FTB. So anyway, I filed that complaint in March, and then he retired in September. And between his weird retirement speech and the pension spiking, and I am pretty sure that they made him resign as a result of that FCC. But he was like the sacrificial lamb, right? Like, we're not going to change anything. We're just going to get rid of him and pretend like everything's fine now.
That's our solution. And everything's going to be fine, even though nothing will change except for him being gone.
Mm-hmm. And he's one of the ones that didn't have an oath. So before he retired, it was 66% of the executive legal team didn't have oaths. Now they're only down to 55%. So, right?
Still bad numbers. Still bad. So bad.
Still a bad number, right?
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. But the 2 people who ordered me to send in more money are still there. Their bosses are still there. So nothing came of that first one as far as I can tell. And so I don't know. Time
will tell, I think.
Yeah.